everybody. So basically what I'm about to do in this video is trim my hair and then talk. Y'all know I like talking, so that's what we're gonna do. I already got half of my hair up out the way, and then I'm going to be working on this side first. Alright, and I have my shears and water. Anywho, so let me kind of tell y'all. By the way, this is an old twist out. I'm just kind of detangle a little bit. Before I show me, y'all see my roots are just so disrespectful. But what I was gonna come on here and say was the gist of this video is going to be what I wish I would have known while I was relaxed that I know now, right? Because, child, what I know now, excuse me, I'm focused. So give me 1 second so I can get this done. Guys, I stopped in the middle of me trimming my hair to ask, is there a right or wrong way of trimming your hair? And when is it time for you to trim your hair? Like, do you have a set time, or are you supposed to have a set time to trim your hair? Or, can you just do it when you feel like it? Like, or what? And are you supposed to go to a professional? Like, I want to know these things. So, while I'm trimming my hair, I figured I would talk about that just because it's a good topic. And I guess it could be like a controversial topic because some people trim their hair a set time, you know. They're trimming every 3 to 4 weeks, 3 to 4 months, or whatever the case is, every 2 months or whatever. They'll keep it like done on a set time. And I just want to tell y'all my viewpoint on it and open the comment section for discussion. So, when it comes to my hair, I typically trim about once a year. Very rarely do I do it more than once a year, but unless I'm like straightening my hair. But other than that, like, I trim once a year, because that's what works with my hair. My hair doesn't get really damaged, and as I have learned more about my hair, and I've learned, you know, what my hair do and does and doesn't like, and you know, all that jazz. I've learned that my hair has telltale signs of when it's time for it to be trimmed, right? I typically, like I said, once a year. My method of trimming has changed because um, obviously not all my hair is the same length, and so I'll do a video on that. That's not what this video is about, but tip, the way I know if my hair needs to be trimmed is if I'm combing it with a comb, then it needs, and it's difficult for me to comb, and it takes me a long time. Then it needs to be trimmed. If I am what is it called? If I am, sorry, y'all heard knocking. Okay, y'all probably can hear it in the background, but we're gonna keep it pushing. If I am, sometimes I'll just look at my ends just to see what condition they are in, because I mean that is important as well. Because sometimes a comb won't tell you, because honestly, you can have single strand knots and still be able to comb your hair perfectly fine. I have single strand knots and I am able to detangle my hair just fine. The amount of time it takes for my hair to get saturated with water is another telltale sign. How well my hair stays moisturized. All right. Actually, I lied, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all this method of trimming my ends in this video. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all in this video. Now, I am comfortable with scissors. I can tell you that now. And no, I am not a professional. I'm just comfortable with scissors. I cut my hair pretty often, many times over the years. And I will continue to do so. So if you're not comfortable with scissors, or if, you know, your hair isn't long enough for you to be able to see, and you don't feel comfortable doing it, then do not do it. Alright? I've been cutting my hair since I was natural. And my method has changed because my hair has gotten longer. At first, my method was, what was it? Putting it in 2-strand twists and then trimming the ends of it. And now my method isn't like that anymore. My method was actually like that for about 2 years. I always did it dry. No, so when I first went natural, I always trimmed my hair on straightened hair. So I would blow it out, I would straighten it, and then I would trim my hair. And that was when I first went natural. Only because I was like, I didn't know any better. Then I did research, and I figured out it was no point in me cutting my hair straight hair if I never wore my hair straight as often as when I wore my hair curly in. So that's when I started adapting the cutting, trimming it, and twist. And then I did that for years, but now my hair is to the length of I can just pull it to the front, or I can pull it and see, where I want to trim it at and trim it. So that's what I am doing today. This is actually my first time trimming it this way, but it's all good, right? Because I remember when I first used to trim my twists, I would trim them and they wouldn't stay, and I used to be like, ugh! Like, it just irked my nerve, and so, like, I would have to, like, plan my hairstyles around when I trim my hair, because if I wanted to wear two-strand twists, I couldn't wear two-strand twists and trim my hair because the twist wouldn't stay, and literally, like, they would not stay, like, I could do them in this size twist and trim the ends, and they wouldn't stay. Luckily now, my hair is to the point where it behaves, and it does what I want it to do. Also, that just comes with knowledge. Okay, so some of y'all may be wondering, what am I doing to figure out my sections? I'm not taking no specific sections. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just, like, checking for a part. I don't want to be taking hair from a different section and then, end up with breakage and stuff like that. So that's all I'm doing. And I thought about it, you guys. I wasn't going to do a tutorial on how I trim my ends in this video. I wasn't going to show y'all. But it's kind of like a what the hey type of video, since I'm already talking about it. And since we're already here, and I'm already in the process, it's going to be a long, tedious process, you guys. But I'm already in the process. Why not? Right? So, first thing I do is I'm working on old stretched out hair. Obviously, because when I get done with this, I'm going to wash it. But I'm working on old stretched out hair, right? And essentially, I'll be honest with you, all your hair is not the same length. You have some pieces that are shorter than others. Even in this section right here where I can say, oh, my hair is 24 inches or whatever the case is, or whatever. All your hair is not 24 inches in one section. You have some hair that's probably 12 inches or whatever the case is. It's just life. Your hair is not going to be 100% perfect. Your hair is not going to be 100% the same length. Because you're going to always experience breakage. You're going to always experience something where it may not be a traumatic breakage, but, some hair will be shorter. Because, like, that is shorter than the... Okay, so, like, this hair right here that I'm pulling, obviously I can't see it. Let me see. Okay, that's a little better. Not really. I can find some hairs that are literally this long in my hair versus this long in my hair versus this long in my hair versus this length right here. And honestly, there's nothing you can do about it because, I mean, nobody has a completely even head of hair unless you are, like, your hair is short, but if you manipulate your hair is not all one length. So, when we having a revelation this time around to trim my hair, and just in general, I am doing something I used to do when I was relaxed, which is twisting this section of hair, right? And I am leaning over a trash can. If y'all don't know, here's a trash can. We're twisting the section of hair and being very careful. I'm gonna twist it all the way down up until like the ends to about where I'm going to actually trim it at. And I'm going to actually just go up and down it. Alright, so you want to be careful because you don't want to cut into the twist, and you don't want to mess around and trim another hair. That method that I just did, the basically twisting it and going up and down. If you ever have gotten box braids done, whether it be professionally or not, whoever does them, I'm pretty sure they take the scissors and go up and down the box braids. Basically, the hair that's sticking out is either split ends or they're damaged ends that just don't perform to what you're asking it to do, which in my case, to go into the twist. And obviously, it's not as long as the rest of my hair, so they're ends and they need to be trimmed. Right? Just that bit right there it makes my hair feel smooth, right? Like this whole thing is just smooth. It feels completely different. Now I'm just going to take my hands and kind of smooth it out, and I'm using my fingers like scissors, and I'm kind of going from the root. Obviously, we're not focusing on this right here. We're going from the root to the ends. And I'm lucky enough that my hair comes to right here in my face that I can literally pull it to any direction I want it to and trim it, right? So I'm going to actually just take a little bit extra moments right now and just kind of detangle my ends, I guess you could say. So I can stretch a little bit farther. And just like with relaxed hair, you can tell on natural hair where you need to cut it because the ends will be thin or whatever the case is, right? So for me, it's kind of see-through right here where my finger at. Kind of thin, but I think it's just, my hair. I'm not going to make a mountain out of molehill because there's no need to be made. But all that, y'all, I was about to show y'all to edit my fingers just slip. All that right there will be trimmed off. Alright, so now that section is trimmed. And now is amazing. And I'm just spritzing it with water. There's no real reason why I'm spritzing it with water, you guys. I just feel like spritzing my hair with water. Voila! That is how I am trimming my hair. This time around, I'm actually liking it this way because that way I'm actually getting all my split ends or down ends or whatever the case is or whatever. Obviously, my twists are still not going to look perfect because my hair is natural and I'm not using any tools besides my fingers. I can't really say that with me, I have noticed a lot less split ends this time around versus last time I trimmed my hair, because last time I was using a tool every time I get a chance, like literally, you guys. So yeah, and when I feel like my hands are getting tired, or if I feel like I'm getting tired and because typically when I'm tired I tend to rush through my hair, and that's not good. That's why I'm glad I have like all day and then like have it tomorrow morning and like tomorrow morning to do my hair. So if I feel like I'm going to rush or whatever the case is, I will take me a break. I will take me about 30 minutes or an hour break to just let my shoulders and my arms just like relax and be done with what it's doing, because this is a lot of hair and I'm not gonna be surprised if just trimming my hair takes about 5 hours, because I'm about to get ready to take a break. Like, and I'm doing half my head now. But yeah. But you want to be very careful when manipulating natural hair. So before I get off on another tangent, I'm going to tell y'all peace, love, and happiness, and leave your comments, questions, and concerns down below. And if you got any requests for any videos, please let me know. And I'm going to make a quick disclaimer before I officially just go. The reason why y'all haven't been seeing any makeup videos is because I've been letting my eyebrows grow out. As y'all can see, they're nice and wild and unruly. I've been letting my eyebrows grow out because I think I'm going to do a different shape. They're still going to be rounded, don't get me wrong, but I think I'm going to do them thicker. I don't know yet. We're going to see. But let me know, and if y'all do want to see a makeup video between now and the next time I do one, I will just arch my eyebrows and suck it up. But peace, love, and happiness.